Politics is a very interesting game. And politics is a very dirty game. And just like I keep on saying on this platform, in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objectives. Yesterday, Raphael Tuju, who is the Jubilee Secretary General, delivered a strong message directly from President Uhuru Kenyatta to his deputy, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Raphael Tuju talked of so many things. But in this video, I want us to look at what Raphael Tuju did not tell you, which were the main objective of that particular press release. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. So please support this channel just by clicking the thumbs up button, dropping your comments, and for those who can share, please share it widely. I really appreciate those who normally share the content. Now, yesterday, Raphael Tuju led other Jubilee Party officials in releasing a statement. That statement was a hard-hitting statement against the Deputy President, William Samoei Ruto. In that statement, Raphael Tuju talked of so many things. The first thing which I pointed out, which I noted, was that they decided to release that statement from Jubilee Party headquarters. William Ruto, constitutionally, as things stand today, is still the Jubilee Deputy Party leader, and he stated this 2 weeks ago. So the choice of Jubilee Party headquarters to release the statement was significant. Number two, Raphael Tuju also pointed out that the fallout between President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, actually happened or began way before 2017 general election. And therefore, what Raphael Tuju was telling anybody who cared is that the fallout between these two gentlemen had nothing to do with Raila Odinga. If anything, Raila Odinga just came to save President Uhuru Kenyatta. Let me just read for you part of that particular section. I hope I'm going to get it so fast. Where he's talking of, I'm just getting it. Okay. Raphael Tuju is saying, from when Deputy President took office in 2013 and he demanded proposing half the cabinet, the rain started beating us. His proposals were too biased ethnically, and it left the president with no options but to work with the remaining half to accommodate the rest of the country. Now, that's what these guys are saying, and he's also saying that the blackmail stock options expiry date was immediately after the 2017 elections. The battery died after the handshake because the number games and withdrawals of tribal numbers lost political potency. So basically, Tuju is explaining why President Uhuru Kenyatta entered into the handshake, because the deputy president used to blackmail him. And when the handshake came, then it meant that there was no way the president was going to be blackmailed by the deputy president. And it's also saying at number 3, according to Raphael Tuju's statement, because I want to tell you what Raphael Tuju was not saying. Raphael Tuju also sent a warning to the deputy president against dragging the Kenyatta family again. And they were very particular that should that happen, they will also start dragging the name of William Ruto's family, and the DP is not going to like it. So basically, it's going to be noisy and it's going to be messy. The other thing I noted was the KRA tax. Raphael Tuju talked of tax KRA because the deputy president has stated that is making like 1.5 million daily from his poultry farm. And according to Raphael Tuju, even if that were the case, then it would mean it will take like 13 years to make 7 billion, according to Tuju. But Raphael Tuju brought the element of tax, that the deputy president should give Kenyans how he's paying tax. Basically, what Raphael Tuju is reminding Kenyans is that the deputy president has been evading tax. And if not evading tax, there's the element of money laundering. And then he also came up with the questions about Aror and Kimoret Dam. And in that, Raphael Tuju, President Uhuru Kenyatta through Raphael Tuju, is actually dragging the name of William Ruto's daughter, who was the deputy ambassador in Italy during that time. And they also brought up the question about his PhD. Because, of course, so many people have been questioning how the deputy president managed to acquire his PhD without going to class, campaigning always, and also the busy schedule as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. And because the government has more information than all of us, probably they have some information which they'll start releasing. So the deputy president and his brigades must be very careful. Actually, what informed Raphael Tuju and the Jubilee Brigade statement was that the deputy president held a meeting with the Nakuru leaders. And during that event, these guys started attacking the Kenyatta family and land issues. And the deputy president, I was told his guys to slow down on the issue of land. And that's why when they went now to central Kenya, that is Nyeri, Murang'a, and Kiambu over the weekend, they never mentioned anything about land. But what were the objectives of Raphael Tuju's statement? Because Raphael Tuju cannot just issue a statement like that without an objective, which probably Kenyans were not told directly. Now, these were the objectives of Raphael Tuju's statement. The first objective was to tell the deputy president that 2022 is out of equation. And I want to assure you, President Uhuru Kenyatta is not going to hand over the presidency to the deputy president, William Samoei Ruto. Unless something happens, I don't think he's going to be willing to do that. And the message which is coming out is that Jubilee as a political party is not going to support William Samoei Ruto for the presidency. I've seen some people say that the president is actually campaigning for his deputy. That's not the case if you ask me. There is no way President Uhuru Kenyatta can be campaigning for his deputy with these kind of statements coming up. So that's the first thing. 2022, Ruto is out of Jubilee equation. The second thing I'm reading is that Jubilee Party is actually planning to remove William Samoei Ruto as the deputy party leader. The question is, if Ruto is removed as the deputy party leader and he was elected or appointed as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya on a Jubilee ticket, what happens? Maybe someone will go to court, but I'm seeing a situation where the moment is removed as Jubilee party leader, deputy party leader officially, then someone is either will go to court or the deputy president will be provoked and likely to resign as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. But again, Raphael Tuju was also very particular during that press conference that Ruto cannot resign as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. That if Kenyans are waiting for him to resign, that will not happen. Of course, it means they also know his game plan, that he's not willing to resign. But I'm seeing a situation where someone is going to remove him. They are going to remove him because of course, the National Management Committee of Jubilee has already made that recommendation that is removed. So they are going to remove him. Then registrar will declare him non-member of Jubilee. Then the question would be, if Ruto is not a member of Jubilee, what happens? So maybe someone will go to court and he might be removed. Number three, I also see a situation where the president was telling his deputy that you've done so much, so many things, and I've been silent. This time around, I'm not going to be silent. I'm going to face you. So basically, what we are likely to witness in this country is a blown-out war between the deputy president and his allies versus President Uhuru Kenyatta and his allies. Who is going to win in that particular war? The gloves are off. Jubilee will no longer treat William Ruto with the kid's glove. And the kind of reaction I'm seeing from William Ruto's camp is that they're also trying to wait and see how this other camp is going to react. Because so far, We had expected someone like Oscar Sudi to respond to Tuju. They've not. Yesterday, Dennis Itumbi talked of 2 people will be responding to Raphael Tuju, and those were just parody accounts on Facebook, on Twitter. And there's really nothing they said. They just said that Tuju is just mad, things like those. But Raphael, so far, no response from Oscar Sudi, no response from UDA. Even the noisy Rigathi Gachagua has not responded. But I think President Uhuru Kenyatta has declared war against his deputy moving forward. Number 4, I think it's also about tax evasion. I will not be surprised, and I'm saying this, I'm repeating, I'll not be surprised if the KRA officials will make a visit to William Ruto's farms, or even the DCI making a trip to William Ruto's farm, just to ascertain whether they're making those kinds of money and whether those monies are taxed. And if they are not taxed, what happens? Probably someone might even decide to freeze the accounts of that particular farm because it's a company. Someone might decide to freeze the accounts of those farms or the accounts of tax evasion. And also remember, there's the element of money laundering. Is it possible that that's how money is being laundered? Because the government is accusing Ruto that is involved in money laundering. And number 5, I don't want to rule out the possibility of impeachment. Why do you think Raphael Tuju would read that kind of a statement? Let me just take you through some of the demands which Tuju is making. Very funny demands. But as our leader, we'd like to make the following request that we consider to legitimately stem from the proceeding the past few days. He's saying, while the exact acreage of what he is said to own may still be debatable, he has accepted the ownership of at least 3,600 acres. Most of our hustler nation citizens are only hoping or dreaming of owning 0.2 acres. We do not expect him to give his personal land, but given his good heart and in the spirit of the Chinese saying that do not give a fish, but show somebody how to fish, he can greatly help. May it please His Excellency Dr. DP Dr. William Ruto, EGH, UPL, DL, CH, to show these our young people all the skills on how to acquire such property in a short time. He should teach us, the clueless adults. We may not possess his supernatural powers of hard work, but teach us apart from the wheelbarrows, show us another way to perform such miracles. That's someone addressing the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. And the demands are very funny, that would like to thank the DP and congratulate him for telling us about his chicken farm that makes him some 1.5 million every day. We thank him because his generosity that add up to millions at different churches and transport money paid to his many visitors at his current residence was not adding up. People of goodwill may have even considered chipping in. But with an income of 1.5 million a day, our DP is okay. The only thing left in his wonderful act of transparency is for him to show us the figures with respect to his very high, very big payments to Kenya Revenue Authority. A great leader should lead from the front. We request that as a person who is also good Bible quoting born-again Christian, he will shame the devil and publicly give all Kenyans this information. Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and unto God what belongs to him. And they are even quoting the Bible. So I'm foreseeing a situation where someone is pushing the DP for either an impeachment. And lastly, we are likely to witness Karen eviction party. It's going to happen. And it's not going to take long. It's going to happen soon. William Ruto is going to be kicked out of Karen. And this is how these guys are going to execute it. The new AP administrations who are manning that gate will be instructed not to allow any visitor into that compound because it's a government property. Once that's effected, the DP will definitely start organizing these activities at another residence, which is not government, but outside the official residence. But I don't think he will have the kind of, space which is Karen. You know, when you leave Nyakach in my village of Ramogi, for example, then you go to Karen for the first time, you know, you'll be going to the official residence of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. You'll be welcomed there, you'll take tea, you'll be so happy. So by the time you are leaving, you'll be living as a guy who has managed to step into the official residence of the Deputy President, took tea, and used their toilet. That, if you go back to the village, that's the story you'll be telling villagers. But now, if it will just be another building in another place, it won't have meaning. In fact, going there will not be as attractive as going to the official residence of the DP the way it has been. So I'm not ruling out the possibility that Raphael Tuju's statement was actually telling the Deputy President that prepare for an eviction party from Karen residence. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. And for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second again, click the subscribe button so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And in the same breath, I'd planned to do a video yesterday about the costly mistakes which the DP is committing, because I think his path to the presidency was clear. But nowadays he's committing several mistakes. If you check this channel, I've always done the costly mistakes which Raila Odinga is committing moving towards 2022. So probably I'm going to do that analysis next. Thank you, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.